So we're finally talking about no more captions again, and it's a good time to bring this up because, as you can see, I am wearing my no more captions shirt, and that is because 1, it's relevant to this video, and 2, these are actually back on sale through August 5th, so if you didn't get one, when all the other campaigns were out, now you've got another chance. And it comes in t-shirts and sweatshirts and a hoodie, and different colors, so if you want one, go get one. They're on sale through August 5th. And yes, it does ship internationally. So we're going to talk about Colleen Ballinger today, aka Miranda Sings. You may know her a little bit more as Miranda Sings. She recently uploaded a video about opening up about her brother who is actually deaf. So hello. We got something in common. Her brother has 2 cochlear implants, and he's the one family member that doesn't talk about his life. He doesn't get vlogged very much. So there was a special video all about him. And at the end of that video, what gets talked about is the fact that Colleen now realizes that the captions or craptions on YouTube are, well, crap. And now she has announced that she is going to start closed captioning every single one of her videos. I don't know if it's just for certain channels or all of them, but she's going to caption all the videos on some channel or all channels, and that brought up this video because that is a pretty big deal. So throughout the years, since at least 2016, I have been writing letters to YouTubers, especially big YouTubers, if they have PO boxes, but also emails asking them to caption their videos, and Colleen was a big one because she has a deaf brother. Trent uses captions, but the channels were never captioned, which I thought was so bizarre. And to me, I was thinking, why is there not more responsibility put into making sure that the channel is more accessible? Tweets were made, emails were attempted to be set, or sent, but, it never worked. Now, she did mention in her video that Chris, another brother who is a family vlogger, started captioning. Now, fun story about that, I actually sent a letter last year to Chris. I don't remember if it was for Playlist Orlando or Playlist DC, but we were both going to Playlist, and what do I do when I'm getting ready to go to a YouTube event? I check the guest list, see who has a PO box, and I write a letter. I find that people will pay attention to letters more, just looking at it first. Letters are more personal. Yes, emails are faster and cheaper, but there's just something about a letter that gets people to really look at it, especially me. I know this, I have my own PO box. Plus, the more you get a bigger chance of having something done if you shout it out as much as possible, if you shout out your request as much as possible. So anyways, I did send a letter. I got a letter back, actually, and not too long after, all the videos were captioned. So I cannot confirm that the videos started becoming captioned because of me, but the timing has me guessing. Chris and his family started captioning. So far, Chris and Colleen are the only 2 people in the family to caption. I believe Rachel is also a YouTuber. Yes, she is a YouTuber, but I don't think she captions at all. I think there's spotty community contributions here and there, which I have a video all about the kind of do's and don'ts about that over here. Colleen is the 4th big YouTuber to caption and also mention it. I think there are a couple of other big YouTubers that caption, but they never actually talk about it, and they never made this big, oh, by the way, video about it. So Tyler Oakley was the first, to my knowledge. He made a video and made a small campaign called Hear Me Out, and then not too long after, literally in the same week, Lily Singh, aka Superwoman, made tweets about how she was going to caption. It did take another year for that to be implemented, but she mentioned it. So, that was gonna get a big amount of attention. By the way, Lily, please caption a vlog channel. And then Good Mythical Morning made an announcement video talking about how they were gonna caption. And that was a bit of back and forth, but I think last time I checked, which was a couple months ago, they started captioning again, and now you have Colleen, aka Miranda Sings. Hell yeah. I mean, I'm always happy when big YouTubers and anyone really makes or has their videos captioned, but it's even better when they also mention it, and also talk about the importance of captions. And even better, she's getting them professionally done. To me, I think if you can afford to get them professionally done, that is kind of what should happen, because with someone of Colleen's size, it's a business. I mean, like, pretty much almost every YouTuber who does this as not a hobby is doing it as a business. But, you know, there's a lot of YouTubers who can't afford it. But with someone like Colleen, it just makes sense to get them professionally done. Again, especially also because you have someone in your family who needs that kind of accessibility. So it just makes sense to make them the way that they should be. How do you do that? Captioning company. I don't know who she uses. Most people use Rev, which, by the way, if you have not used Rev before, you are more than welcome to use my referral link to sign up for Rev. Again, affiliate link, so I do get a little bit of commission, but just throwing it out there, I will have a link to that down below in the description box and a comment. She may be using Rev. I know iMedia is also a company, 3Play Media. I don't know what company, but I'm not gonna knock it if it's good written professional caption. That's pretty exciting. That's pretty big news. I know a lot of people are just throwing their hands up in the air and be like, finally! Which I'm one of those people. I do that with everyone. Let's be honest, obviously. So yeah, my only two questions now are, one, is it every single video for every single channel? And two, I'm just curious to know what company she's using. Maybe there's more companies out there, I don't know. I have the first question because it's common for YouTubers who have more than one channel to only caption one channel, when really I think about it and I go, well, why aren't you captioning all of them? So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know how you're taking this news down below. Hopefully you're taking it well, because I can't imagine why people wouldn't. And also, before you go, if you haven't, consider pledging on Patreon. You get perks like music playlist, written content that you won't see in the public, and pen pals if you go up high enough. And I will see you later. Bye.